The Lynyrd Skynyrd song Simple Man is a really great tune, and it features a cool bass line recorded by Ed King. There is some controversy though surrounding who recorded this bass line, but I found an interview online with the bassist Ed King and he clears this up. So Ed King was a guitarist. He got drafted into Lynyrd Skynyrd to play bass when Leon Wilkeson left the band, and apparently when they were recording this album, Leon Wilkeson paid a visit. And he was asked to play this song, to play the bass line. They'd obviously just kind of rehearsed this song at one point. And he showed Ed King what he played on this song. So it's different to Ed King's normal style. Ed King then went away and used those ideas when he recorded. In this video, I'm going to show you the main parts of Ed King's original bass line. I'm also going to show you a simplified version because Ed King's bass line is a bit tricky to play. You can get a free transcription of the simplified bass line and the main parts of the original bass line in standard notation and tab by clicking the link below this video in the description. The band detuned when they recorded this song, so it sounds in G sharp minor, but you can play it in A major like the band did. If you want to play with the original, then you have to detune a half step, but you don't need to do that for this lesson. The chords are really easy for this song. It just has a 4-bar progression that's repeated over and over again. That's a bar of C, a bar of G, and 2 bars of A minor. Ed King used a jazz bass with a pick. Now you don't have to use a pick. I don't really think that you can hear that kind of clanky pick sound on this track. It sounds quite smooth and bassy, so it would work just as well with fingerstyle, but that's entirely up to you. I'll now show you the main sections of the original bass line. If you just want to play the simplified version, then look at the play bar at the bottom of this video and you can skip to that section directly, or watch this section and then watch that afterwards. The bass line has lots of different variations in it, but if you learn the main sections, then you can use that for the whole song. The intro starts with a really nice high melodic section. Okay, we've got 4 bars of guitar and then we've got this section here. It goes an octave lower. So we've got this pattern up to C, A, B, C, and we've got these fall offs here, like that, and then a slide in. So we've got A, B, C, C, B, G, G, A, down to open A, and then we've got this bit. Okay, that's just a minor A minor pentatonic scale. You could play it here. Okay, and then a nice slide there. And then down the octave. Okay, so it's the same kind of thing but down the octave. And then the third line of the intro. So we've got lots of these kind of hammer-ons and slides and things, these 16th notes. Okay. So hammer on. And then I kind of play open A there because it's easier after this hammer on, okay? So you kind of play C here, G here, and then you play the open A, and then you shift the long if you've got your first finger on A. Okay, I'll play the whole of the intro. 1, 2, 3. And then we're into the verse. Now it does sound quite cool with a pick. Okay, Okay, so you can use a pick if you want to. If you're enjoying this video, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking the red subscribe button on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. And if you click the bell and select all, you'll get notified as soon as I release a new video. The verse uses a similar pattern to what we had in the last line of the intro, like this. Okay, so again, if you're doing these hammer-ons, it's a bit easier to play the open A. If we look on the second line, even there, that's kind of easier to play the open A as well. Let's look in the fourth bar of the second line. So I play that. I play it all there, okay, on the 5th and the 7th fret. I play the B there. Okay, so it's quite tricky. It's mainly kind of these octave patterns here for the verse. You don't have to play all those hammer-ons. Like I said, there is a simplified version as well, but it's the same chords. So we're just playing. So that's using the 5th, and then the octave, and then octave. Okay, so it's that kind of bass line. It's got the same kind of structure to it, it's just busier when we get to the verse. Then we've got a guitar break. This isn't as busy and it follows the guitar line like this. Okay, now we've got this kind of little slide into E. Okay, if you play E here on the D string, it's a little bit trickier to slide into it, I feel, okay? But again, it's up to you where you play that. Okay, or you can play the E here. Okay, but you do have to shift a little bit more, so that's entirely up to you. So again, the same chords, just using C, G and A minor, just a slightly different pattern. Okay, and we're just into that A there. Then we've got a fall off as well. So these little articulations really make the bass line. The chorus is slightly different again, same root notes, but we've got this pattern. Okay, that's the first two lines. So we've got kind of C, C, F sharp, G, G, E, A. Okay, in the third and fourth line we've got this. Okay, so we've got to kind of slide up to G there. We play the G a little bit early on forehand. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and, okay, and then we play the G again. 2, 3, and then slide down from E to A. So you can see there are just lots and lots of different variations on this basic pattern of C, G and A minor. We've got a link bar after that, and that's just the same as the last line of the intro. Then the guitar solo's got a slightly different rhythm, okay? It starts high. We've just got a 4-bar pattern that's kind of looped around for the whole guitar solo. We start on C. Okay, for the very last note of those 4 bars that I play in open A, so I can get back up to the C, okay? Bars 3 and 4 of this pattern. Okay. Like that, round and round for the guitar solo. We've now covered the main sections of the bass line. Ed King does put some variations in as he goes through the song, but you can play these sections now. You can play the whole bass line. See if you can work out any more of his variations later on in the song, and you can play this and put your own ideas in as well. I'm now going to show you a simplified version of the Simple Man bass line. This will still sound great with the song. It's a little bit easier to play. I've put all of this down on the free PDF after the original bass line. Remember that you do have to detune if you want to play with the original song. This is the bass line for the intro. You can use open A's here, it's entirely up to you. I like using the fretted A, it gives me a bit more control when I want to mute the note or move on to the next note, but it's totally up to you. It's a bit easier if you use open strings, okay? So when we're coming off of the 4 bars, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 and, okay? So 4 and, 1, 2, 3, 4. So C, C, B, G, G, B, A. A, G, A. Okay, I'll just loop that round, okay? After 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's the intro. We're going to play a slightly different pattern for the verse. Remember, we've just got a bar of C, a bar of G and 2 bars of A minor. We're going to play this pattern. Okay, so we've got 1, 2 and, okay? Sort of a Latin kind of feel. Okay, so we keep that feel, okay? And this is just root 5th, C to G. C, D, and then G. G, G, D, A. Okay, let's play that first. 3, 4. Okay, when we get to the A on the 3rd bar, we're going to jump with our first finger to land on the A, and then we can play the rest of the bass line in that position, like this. Okay, and once we're on A, okay, that's just root, 5th and octave, okay? Use the 5th and the octave with your little finger, okay, instead of your 3rd finger, it's much easier. A, B, okay? And then we're going to jump back to C at the start of the next 4 bars, okay? So I'll play it all, just watch me or join if you want to. 3, 4. So it's all about where you shift. So you shift for the A and you play those 2 bars and you shift back for the C. So you land on your first finger for C. For the guitar break, we're going to kind of follow the guitar line like this. Okay, so what we've got C and then E, D, C, G. Then the same thing, E, D, C, A. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3 and. So we come in on 3 and, okay? 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. So that's a guitar break. We're going to play a different pattern for the chorus, like this. So what we're doing is playing C and then C, F sharp, G, G, E, A, E, G, E, A, and then A, B, C. We've got a different rhythm for the guitar solo. We just got a 4-bar loop and just repeat that for the solo like this. Okay, so that rhythm is 1, 2 and 3. 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 Okay, so you've got all the sections you need now for the simplified bass line. I've written the whole bass line, the simplified version, out on the PDF. You can follow that. What I suggest you do is just learn these different sections and then put the whole thing together. I hope that you found this simplified version useful. The Ed King bass line is quite busy and tricky to play, so if you're struggling with that, then try this simplified version. And it's a good way to approach tricky bass lines. Just try and strip them back a bit and play a simplified version. Try and work those out for different songs yourself. I'd love to hear what you thought of this lesson, so leave me a comment below the video. Let me know if there are any other bass lines you'd like me to tackle, and I'll put them on the list. If you felt you got value out of this lesson, you can always buy me a coffee. They're $5. The details are at the bottom of the screen here, or you can click links below in the description. You can really help me out by liking and sharing this video, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also check out my website gbshed.com. I've got details of my video courses, I've got bass books, I've got merch. You can buy these t-shirts. There's my membership as well. So check that out. There's loads of stuff over on my website. That's gbshed.com. This is Greg from Greg's Bass Shed. Hopefully see you very soon in the next video.